Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the fucking channel. And today I decided, I'm pretty excited for this Batman movie. So let's see what expectations other people have. So I decided to post a community post on my community tab. Did I even say that right? Anyways, I posted, asking about people's expectations, and we're going to go over some of them, and then I'm going to talk about my expectations, and yeah, so let's do this shit. So first up, we got Tayshawn Money here. He said, I'm excited for the Batman and how dark it is, how grounded it's going to be, and my expectations to see the Batman actually being a detective in this movie, and him using a lot more gadgets than he did in other movies. And Robert Pattinson has already delivered as the Batman. But that's a very strong opinion, and hopefully Robert Pattinson can deliver. And I'm just as excited for this grounded and dark tone, as I do love the Christopher Nolan trilogy and how it used those elements. So we'll see how this one does. Thomas McKenna asks for it to be really dark. And with it being 15 in UK, my expectations are that it will be very dark, in a way psychological. The Joker to be either set up or have a brief cameo, to appear in a planned sequel film, or for Bruce to get over his parents' death in the best way possible, and to become the Bruce Wayne we all know and love. Very excited, and I think that's all I need to say about how excited I am. Robert Pattinson is a good actor, and at first I was quite disappointed that we didn't get a Ben Affleck spin-off Batman film. But then, after the teaser trailer came out and we first saw Robert Pattinson in the suit, I feel like Robert Pattinson could pull it off in this dark, sadistic world of Batman. I think he'll be great, and the movie looks brilliant, so therefore I'm super hyped, and I'm excited just as much as you. My mind is literally with you. I think Ben Affleck's a great performer, and he's an Academy Award winning director, so it would have been interesting to see his take on his own character. But obviously a lot of people are disappointed because that project got scrapped. But I think for what we've seen so far, if anyone's second guess or second choice to make a Batman movie would be anyone, it would most likely be Matt Reeves. So yeah, I'm pretty hyped. Parayon? I don't know. But anyways, they say, I expect it to be more grounded than the Dark Knight trilogy. What will need to happen is a great story, dialogue, and fight sequences. Very excited. I think he will deliver. Yeah, from what I've heard so far, it is a very grounded, and the Riddler in this film is very sadistic, and he's actually like people's favorite. And also, I've heard that the fight scenes, also like the action sequences, are pretty good. So I mean, you'll know my opinion come Friday, or the weekend, I should say. Christian says, I expect it to be a really good movie for the most part, but it definitely won't be good as the Dark Knight trilogy. Now, I like this comment, but I kind of don't, because he's kind of putting up a wall over his films because of like nostalgia, or like he doesn't want to touch it, I guess. And I think there's a lot of problem for fans. They can't like multiple things. They think whatever came first always has to be the top. It can't be topped. And they say, they want it to be a good movie, and I do too. But him saying it definitely won't be as great as the Dark Knight trilogy is kind of blown out of proportion. I mean, you are comparing one movie to an entire trilogy. But, to each their own. Kai says, Joker being teased at the end for the second movie. Now, there's a lot of people that wanted this, that obviously estimated this would happen. And, I wouldn't be too mad. I just think personally we can stray from the Joker. I know Joker is one of Batman's main villains, but we've gotten him so many times over the years that I think we could go for a little bit without him. Personally, I would want 2 movies before we bring Joker back in. But if they do tease Joker, you won't see me mad. Lordy says, I expect a good Batman movie. Hey, me too. Anthony says, Batman is strong. I'd hope so. I really do hope so, especially after he beat that dude's face into a fucking cherry slush in the first trailer. Stone Silver says, question, do they kiss in the movie? I don't know, honestly. I hope so. That would make my Peter tingle. Last but not least, Sean says, this is what I think is going to happen, okay? Riddler killing people and doesn't like Batman for some reason. He leaves clues, solves his puzzle, lures him somewhere, and tries to kill him. That's Riddler's plan. Batman recruits Catwoman, and Batman goes to see Joker, the unseen prisoner who helps Batman track down Riddler and brings him to jail. He lets Catwoman go, and post-credit scene is Joker, unseen prisoner escaping from prison. I think this is very ambitious from what he's saying. He kind of explains it in a fast way. This is more of like what you think the movie is going to be about rather than expectations. But I wouldn't be surprised if there is a Joker post-credit scene or anything. I know there's a lot of rumors, but we'll just have to wait and see. And as for my expectations on the movie, I personally am very excited. This is one of my definitely most anticipated movies of the year. I think a lot of people think Robert Pattinson's still this Twilight boy, especially for the people who has not seen his career for the last 8 years. That man is a fucking thespian. But also Matt Reeves comes off of 2 good-ass Planet of the Apes movies, did Cloverfield and more. So I respect him as a director and think he's going to do an excellent job. As a matter of fact, I think all the performances are looking good. Hell, that doesn't even look like Colin Farrell. This movie just looks great. I can't see this movie not being at least decent, and especially with what I'm hearing about the Batman being a detective story. That's exactly what I want. That is right up my alley. Right up my alley? Keezy, do you even know how to fucking speak? I think that's right up my alley, and personally, I would like the world's greatest detective be a world's greatest detective. But anyways, guys, you tell me your expectations in the comments below. My review will be out this weekend. Spoiler free, of course, for people that, may not be able to see it as soon as I can. But yeah, guys, it's your big boy Keezy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.